Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It is Beltane season, yay! It's one of my absolute favorite times of year. It corresponds in the Southern Hemisphere to Samhain, and what those two times of year have in common is that the veil is thin, okay? So we have access to this wonderful divine guidance. Our ancestors are closer to us, and it's such a beautiful time of year because it's Rhiannon's time. Right? And Rhiannon comes in, she rides in on her white mare and says, hey, how you doing? Do you want to live more wildly? Do you want to love better? Do you want to live more freely? What would you not dare do? What would you not dare say? If you could remove all of your restrictions and all of your reserve, what would be left? She comes in and begs those questions of us. She beckons us to come outside and go explore and be free and really smell the flowers. Beltane is known as the time of the blossoming, and we can really look to that energy within for ourselves in terms of how might we blossom? How might we nurture whatever seeds that are important to us, whether it be our interpersonal relationships, the work that we do, whatever our relationship to the world at large? How can we really nurture those seeds and watch them blossom within, around, and for us? It's such a beautiful time of year. So we're going to take a look at the energies at play and see how we can best work with these energies so that we can really get the most out of it and really take full advantage of Beltane season, as is our right and our privilege to do. So let's go on and see what's going on. Hey Sagittarians, let's go ahead and see what your animal energy is for Beltane season. What is going on for Sagittarius? Oh my Lord, the number of times that this animal energy has come out, I'm so here for it. Makes perfect sense. So Beltane season is known as the blossoming time. It's associated with Rhiannon, and Rhiannon, rides in on her white mare and just throws a hue of love over everything. And this is perfect. So whale is very much about love, right? It equates to the Queen of Cups energy in the Tarot, which is about being connected to your heart chakra, right? And deriving intuitive guidance, from that place of emotion, right? It's interesting though with the whale energy because the fact that so many people have gotten this for Beltane is really perfect because, when we think about love, when we think about Beltane season and the freedom that comes with loving ourselves, right? Because how well we love ourselves is how well we love others, right? And it sounds like an easy thing, just love yourself and then love others better, or love yourself and see what transforms. But the thing is that if we think about, the things that get in the way of that self-love, right? Fear, judgment, experience, loss, pain, trauma, conditioning, all of those things, right? If we submerge those all within that whale energy, it all just falls away. And we're reminded of the truth that only love is real, right? When we submerge ourselves in the watery depths way underneath the ocean, right? The only thing that's left is love, right? So this is interesting that Rhiannon's coming in here and saying hey, I'm asking you to remove from your experience, right? Anything that is not of love for Beltane season. That's a really beautiful, I feel all excess pass or a point of freedom to really embrace and say, hey, I'm gonna follow the love in my heart. I'm gonna follow my love stirrings and whatever it is I love, who I love, self-love, and I'm gonna do so wildly and radically and better than ever before, and then see what comes as a result. It feels like she's granting us this, freedom in a way. Perfect. So 3 of Keys chess game. So this is really brilliant because, first of all, the queen is down here on her side. It's interesting because we were just talking about Queen of Cups. Now, chess game, 3 of Keys. This is very much about, it's similar to a 5 of Wands energy, which is about competition, struggle. There are forces at play here. They're a bit out of your control. And I'm hearing that you're being advised to just walk away from the chessboard. I feel like this is what it's been for you, Sagittarius. I feel like there's been a lot of energy going on. There's been a lot of either conflicting ideas, or a lot of cooks in the kitchen, or a lot of opinions, or a lot of obligations, or a lot of, this could even be internal, the things that just sort of produce tension or unneeded stress. And I'm hearing to walk away from the chessboard. This is not of love, this energy, right? And we're talking about anything that isn't of love, to remove for this time and allow yourself to be free from it. I'm hearing take this time off as much as possible from anything that restricts or worries you, and choose something else. Choose love, whatever that looks like in a given moment, right? And you'll know it. You'll know the difference. You'll feel it in your heart chakra. You will absolutely know. You will absolutely know. But yeah, the chess game is not an energy that belongs within Beltane season. I will say that. Oh, beautiful. So Archangel Michael, this is so brilliant. First of all, look at all this green. I'm so here for it. More heart chakra energy. And we have a big heart here in the middle. So again, it's a beautiful synchronicity for what we're talking about. So Archangel Michael is about strength, right? Now, what does Brene Brown say? I'm always quoting Brene Brown. She always says that true strength is vulnerability, right? I feel like there's something in this for you, right? The parts of you that are vulnerable, what your vulnerable desires are, the aspects of you that you feel from an ego or an experiential place to keep safe or hidden or protected. You're being asked to really look at that and allow yourself to connect from outside of that place. Free yourself from the need to protect your heart and watch what happens. I just got shivvies. That's what this is. This little kid reaching for this, big heart here. Archangel Michael coming in to say, kids are a beautiful, pure aspect of love. They love unconditionally. They love perfectly. And you're being asked to really allow yourself to partake in that energy that you used to embody as a child, right? Before the world got its hands on you. I feel like Rhiannon is coming in and giving you a full, all access pass to partake in the energy for Beltane season from this place of wild, radical abandon, of allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and in doing so have access to a greater strength than you could ever have by trying to protect or restrict or hide or edit, right? It's really beautiful. Archangel Michael is such a powerful protective energy, right? And I feel like that's a message here as well. You are protected. You are divinely protected. You are cared for. I am so here for this. Fated meeting. Hello. Do you remember when we were just talking? Do you remember? I hope you remember. I was just saying, we were just talking about allowing yourself to be vulnerable and allowing yourself to walk, unprotected, right, from your heart sphere. And then we have fated meeting. Do you know how you align yourself to fated meeting? First of all, fated meeting. This is Rhiannon. This is lover's energy, right? This is about two people meeting up in a divine way. And it's like, oh my God, like we were meant to meet. This is a heart-soul connection, calling out to one person and then the other person responding. That's what fated meeting is. So how do you enter this vortex where someone else intuitively can pick up on your heart song? Heart song, whale song, interesting. Heart song. Opening it up. Remember how we were talking about just literally following the love thread, saying no to anything that isn't love. And then we see here the payoff and maybe why Rhiannon is beckoning to you in this way. You are being guided. There's a beacon that wants to come out of your heart so that someone else can pick up on it and respond to the call. Now, if you are already with someone who, this has happened already for you, or you're with someone, with whom that is the case, and this is really about allowing yourself to more fully deepen that connection and really come even closer together so that you can fully embody that partnership and that divine love that Rhiannon promotes so well. But this is the fated meetings. Hello. Now, this can also be soulmates that are not of a romantic nature. This could be people that you're meant to meet, your tribe, members of your tribe, right? That they can't necessarily pick up on the call if you're not connected to your heart and allowing that to emanate and flow energetically. If you're protecting yourself, if you're living in fear, if you're not directly connected to your heart during this Beltane season, those who you're meant to meet may not be able to find you, because it's about becoming a vibrational match. So connect to that heart space, honey, and then watch who you meet and what happens. That is amazing. That is amazing. Let's go ahead and get an oracle for you. I am feeling like actually I want to get some advice. I've been doing like some advice for these, and I'm really loving it. I'm feeling like doing it for y'all's as well. So let's get some advice for Beltane season for y'all. But we know that it's definitely stay connected to that heart chakra. Oh my God. I just got shivvies. I could not with this. The lovers, hearts, were we literally not just talking about this? Rhiannon being the lover's energy also. May into June, this is Gemini season, and this is Gemini energy. And then we have the 2 here with the Gemini as well. Hello, lovers. This is about staying connected to your heart space and choices made from love. Inner and outer duality, choices made from love. Hearts, literally bringing it home here. I'm so glad I pulled advice. This is exactly what it is. Anything that's not of love, it's not going to align you to the potential that is yours for this Beltane season. Rhiannon is going, listen to me, follow this love song. Because it's going to lead you to either a deeper connection with, with someone you're already with, or really allowing others to find you that are directly connected to your soul, because your heart is open and that aligns you thusly, right? Oh my God, I so love this. Okay, now let's get an oracle. Botanical inspirations, that's what I'm feeling. Sagittarius, beautiful. I'm hearing lighten up as well. Lighten up. It feels like it's been a bit heavier involved. I'm hearing just lighten up, allow yourself to be free. You absolutely deserve it. Wow. Dahlia. Look how gorgeous that is. Dahlia. Dignity. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. Didn't I just see? I thought I just saw the Fool. When I was shuffling, I just saw the Fool key in here as well, which I feel like is related to this, but I don't know where it went now. Anyway, I saw the Fool, which is about fresh new starts and brand new beginnings. So there's something about that as well. Taking a leap of faith as well, which is perfect when you are coming from a place of heart-centricness and following that heart song. So dignity. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. Confucius. So when we're talking about, wise man has dignity without pride, this is like red color of light Beltane. When we think about love and opening up our heart, right? I'm seeing Pride and Prejudice. I'm seeing Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. Like, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy would have gotten together a lot earlier if it weren't for pride, right? There's something about that. I'm hearing with this to really examine the prejudices within your own heart, or how your pride is keeping you from loving more fully, or even forgiving yourself and loving yourself more fully, so you can then turn around and allow yourself to be loved by others. I feel like this is a comment on how well you allow yourself to be loved by others as well. And sometimes we don't meet people within our soul family, right, until we are able to allow ourselves to be loved, right? Which starts with loving ourselves, of course, but it's about allowing ourselves to receive, because that's the thing. It's about aligning ourselves to that pure heart-centric energy, without that pride, without that need for protection, without that ego state, chess game, right? So that we are allowing ourselves to receive from a place of pure love, freedom, joy, harmony, and all of the things that make this being a human, being fully embodied, choosing your incarnation fully, right? That make that all worthwhile. Because really, we are here. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We are here to have the human experience, right? And love is the greatest of these human experiences. And that's what you are being aligned for in Beltane season. So it could not be better. loving this for you, Sagittarians. I'm so excited to see like what comes of this for y'all. With that being said, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings for Beltane season. Let your heart lead the way. Let your love song ring out. Please let me know if this helps and resonates in the comments. I love reading your comments. And please like, share, and subscribe. I love you for it. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you so, so much for being here. And as always, and most of all, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.